Promise everybody. Fast. Park a second, come fast. Take a chair, please. Here it is. I pay industry. My parents, my teachers, myself, to God, and to the person who has built this institution, that whatever I learn here will be put into practice immediately. I understand and I realize that this training is not only for school and college life, but also for my entire life. The tools, techniques, therapies, and ideas. Ready? Come fast. I'll say again. Step. No, we can pick the chairs later. Come here. Stand for the promise first. Hafid. In my college.
Too much attention.
I understand. And I realize that this training will also be used throughout my life. Might is my right. I fight my fight. I can. Because I always believe I can. It's not a sad day. It's always character building. I promise. Cheers.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
The students will start with the phone. You don't have sufficient number of chairs.
One day, sir.
So, today we'll be having the presentation later, not now. I want to make use of this daylight activity, and we'll have the presentation inside.
Okay, sir.
And
Sir, I made my own presentations.
you made your own presentation.
Sir, I also done making.
You've done your presentation. What have you made?
Sir, designing.
Oh, designing. Okay. What?
Safety, sir.
What safety? Safety from you.
Sir, no, sir, safety count.
Okay.
First aid safety, sir.
Chandan,
That will be physical.
you have a presentation? Anyone? Okay. Yes, physical game and the tournament between Raditya Akshay and Sylvia changed. The game that you were having yesterday, today Brinda, Ashwathaman and Sajjan have come, so team will be changed. Entirely new team. That's cancelled. So new team, new form, and Raditya and Sibhyadityan will take the teams to themselves. And best of 3 contests will happen. And tomorrow we are getting upstairs. Okay. So,
Sir, this is the third tournament, sir.
this is now the first tournament was
The
between,
tournament, sir.
the first ever tournament was between Chandan and Nitika. This is the 4th tournament. Second tournament was between Hafiz and Hafid. Third tournament was with, between Anas
Sir,
and Nitika.
tomorrow also there will be tournaments.
This particular tournament that we are having today might finish today itself, or it might be continuing tomorrow. Because Udeshri Brinda is coming only for 3 days. It is Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So I will make sure that things are getting over on Saturday itself.
Okay, sir.
That's how it is. So Monday we will be having some new work.
Okay.
ஏன்னா இவங்க 3 நாள் தான் வருவாங்க. ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி நீ வெனஸ்டே வர மாட்டேன் இல்லையா? ஸோ யூ ஆர் கம்மிங் ஃபார் only 5 days a week. இல்லை Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Right? Any other days you are taking break?
No, sir.
Right.
Sir, paper sir award ceremony. In the date, sir.
Award ceremony will be on Saturday. Because day after tomorrow. I have almost finalized the awardees list, which will be revealed not today, only on the award function. And once we get over there, this is going to be worked out. Ida pirikka poram. Okay, so we will not be playing the game downstairs, and we will not be playing the game upstairs too. Because upstairs ஃப்ளோரிங் எல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் வேலை செஞ்சுருக்கு. ஹாக்கி பேட்டை உங்ககிட்ட கொடுத்து நான் வந்து கோல் ஸ்கோர் பண்ண சொன்னேன்னா நான் 20,000 ரூபா கொடுத்து ஃப்ளோரிங் பண்ணதை நீ ஒரே அட்டியில் தீக்குவேன். அதனால ஃபுட்பால் கேன் பி பிளே.
அதான் கிரிக்கெட் சார்.
Hanging.
கிரிக்கெட்.
About that there is a problem.
சார் மேல சைடு நீங்க பெரிய
பேட்
ஹேங்கிங் பால் பக்கத்தில் தான் நான் இந்த போர்டு வச்சுருக்கேன். நீ டாய்ஸ்லாம் வச்சிருக்கிற போர்டு அங்கே தான் வச்சிருக்கேன். ஸோ அது வழி இல்லை.
Sir, hanging ball. Hang the ball to the wall. Sir, how you do that to the ball, sir? I tried to do it in my home.
Nylon rope,
Practicing.
sock and a ball.
Okay,
You
sir.
have to have a nylon rope which will give a sturdy appearance. The sock, put the ball into the sock, tie up the sock. It's ready. Remember?
Sir, every position will be changing, sir.
I have changed few things there. Table, என்னோட மெயின் டேபிள் ஒர்க் டேபிள் அங்கே தான் இருக்குது. சேர்ஸ் டேபிள்ஸ் எல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் மாற்றிருக்கேன். அப்புறம் ஒரு ஸ்டீல் டேபிள் ஒன்று, ஸ்டீல் பாக்ஸ் ஒன்று இருக்குது. அந்த பாக்ஸ் எல்லாம் இங்கே கொண்டு வந்துட்டேன். இப்போ என்னென்னா இங்கே அந்த பக்கம் ஒரு பெரிய போர்டு இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு டேபிள் இருக்குது, ஒரு லாங் டேபிள் இருக்குது கவனிச்சிருக்கேன்.
அக்கா பிரவுன் டேபிள் காது இருக்கு பால் ஸ்பைஸ்.
அந்த டேபிள் வந்து இந்த பக்கம் வச்சிட்டேன். உள்ள போனோடனே இந்த பக்கம் அந்த டேபிள். ஏன் அப்படி வச்சிருக்கேன்னா நம்ம கோல் போஸ்ட் வச்சோம் அப்படின்னா முன்ன பால் போய் ஸ்டீல் ஷீட்டில் அடித்தாலும் தப்பு இல்லை. இப்போ ஸ்டீல் எல்லாம் இல்லை, இப்போ வந்து சிந்தட்டிக் ஷீட் அவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ராங் இல்லை. ஹீட்டு கம்மி பண்ணுறதுக்காக இந்த ஷீட் போட்டிருக்கு. அதில் போய் பால் அடிச்சோன்னா டேமேஜ் ஆகும். இவனுக்கு அடிக்கிற வேலைக்கு அதெல்லாம் டேமேஜ் ஆகும். அதனால அதுலேருந்து ப்ரொடெக்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்காக அந்த டேபிள் அங்கே வச்சுருக்கேன்.
கிராஸ் அடிச்சாங்க. கிராஸ் பால் அடிச்சாங்க.
போகாது. கோல் போஸ்ட்குள்ள தான் அடிப்பாங்க. அதே மாதிரி ஹாக்கியாக இருந்தாலும் இதுதான் ரப்பர் பால் தான். ஆனால் ஹாக்கி பேட்டை யூஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. ஹாக்கி பேட் கொஞ்ச நாளைக்கு இதை ரெடி பண்ணதுக்கப்புறம் கேம்ஸ்க்கெல்லாம் கீழே வந்துடும். இனிமேல் we are having 2 halls for MSing sessions. இது அதுக்கு தான் ரெடி பண்ணுது. இது எல்லாத்தையும் பிரித்து ஒரே ரூஃபாக போட்டுருவாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி அதுக்கு தான் நான் ஆர்டர் கொடுத்துருக்கேன். ஒரே ரூஃபாக போட்டுருக்கேன். இங்கிருந்து அப்படியே ஸ்ட்ரைட்டாக அந்த கார் நிற்கிற வரைக்கும் இப்படி இறக்கி விட்டுருவாங்க. இதெல்லாம் எடுக்கணும். அன்றைக்கி மழை வந்துன்னு உள்ளே ஓடணும். அடிச்சுட்டு மழை ஊற்றினாலும் தண்ணி உள்ள வராது. ஸோ பை தட் யூ வில் ஹேவ் சேஃப்டி. ஸோ மேலே பிரெயின் டெவலப்மெண்ட், கீழே ஃபிசிக்கல் டெவலப்மெண்ட். ஓகே Aswathaman, your presentation.
Sir, for me, I asked it yesterday spontaneous presentation.
Sir, she is telling anything.
Naratadya.
I also prepared for.
Sure, we will make it. Aswathaman, come to the front. பண்ணலாம்.
Yes.
ஏன்னா கொஞ்சம் புதுசான ஆளுகள்லாம் ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ணட்டும். நீ தான் 450 பாயிண்ட் வாங்கியிருக்கல, அப்புறம்
Sir, no sir. Yesterday you told only, no sir. That only I must say.
என்ன
Spontaneous presentation. It's for me. For me, presentation there I must say.
Today also you had marks, sir.
Until Saturday, மார்க் இருக்கு. சாட்டர்டே மார்க் இருக்காது.
சண்டே மதியானம் நிறுத்திடுவீங்களா சார்?
சாட்டர்டே காலையில் நிறுத்திடுவோம். 11 o'clock நிறுத்திடுவோம். 11 o'clock அப்புறம் நீ வந்துட்டு நரேந்திர மோடி கிட்ட போய் அவார்டு வாங்கிட்டு வந்தாலும் உனக்கு மார்க் ஆகாது.
ஓகே சார்.
Good evening to all who present in here. My name is Aswathaman and the topic I've taken today is designing. We all know that designing is to sculpt or create something on its own existence or to make it on our own. but and we don't need to do any practices for the fundamental basics of the designing. And but we have to improve it or maintain it in the same level. To do this, we have to follow some steps. First one is observation. Second, memory power or creativeness. Peacefulness, reducing complexity to simpler form. Carelessness, neatness, listening skill, situation adapting, choosing what you have, picking the simplest. And you can also use anything, turn something that is not used for designing to and make them into something that we can use for designing the own imagination. The first, observation. We need observation to observe each and every angle of an object or a figure. For example, if we are taking something, a character, we have to observe each angle of him to make it into a 3D model or drawing. So it may help us to make him realistic. And next, memory power and creativeness. We need memory power to remember every angle we observed in what we are going to do, or what our customer or someone who we asked what to do for a project to what they said. And not all the time we have to do the same thing. We can also use creativeness. Creativeness can more creativeness beat us at any level, but it's also not used for any always. Next, peacefulness. For doing and designing, we need peacefulness because it may take a lot of time or short of time. If you want to do it in a rush, then one angle missing in a rush and this all might go out. That's it, finish. If it's a bigger object, we can reduce it to small size, but the more faster we can do it, the more mistakes we make, the more smaller it gets, and this big rock will turn into tiny sculpture. Next, reducing complexity to simpler form. So there's a big, if you take a rope, and you tie it for knot and full of a ball, and it's become too complex. We can use peaceful. We have to take a deep breath and observe every angle of it, and without getting a fear, to make it simple. If we make a piece of paper to a round ball, we can see many ridges and grooves everywhere. To make it the same as it looks, we have to observe with a deep breath to make it the same way it is. Next, peacefulness. Peacefulness. We need peaceful. Like I said, peacefulness is really important in making that the complexity. Reducing the complexity, we need peacefulness. Without it, we cannot reduce it. It's too hard, it may take a long time. And then carefulness. And when we take a sculpture...
What's the difference between peaceful and careful?
Peaceful
I understand.
means... Yes,
I understand that your idea is a really a pioneering idea. When you are peaceful, you can think more effectively and you can bring sheer perfection.
Sir?
And you're also saying careful. So, could you elaborate the difference between being peaceful and being careful?
The more peaceful we are, the more careful we get. Because the more unpeaceful we are, the more careless mistakes we make.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Why we need carefulness? Because when we are too evil, some aspects may make, without peacefulness, can make it more...
Precise? Perfect?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
More perfect. Without peacefulness.
Mm.
But for them, they have more carefulness. Meditating may also help in reducing the carelessness. Next, neatness. Every project once we done, we need to clean its surroundings to make it more to concentrate on one object and make it needful for our surroundings. It helps in the enchantment of its beauty. Next, listening skill. Just like I said, the one who you ask what to do for a project or your customer, we have to listen to them carefully. Anything, not only for designing, we have to, any project if you take, we have to listen to them carefully to answer their questions or make it, or to do the project what we told. So if we don't listen, we cannot know what they said and do something for ourselves, and that's it. They'll be mad at us. They'll become a bit aggressive to see what we have done. And then situation adapting. As the pandemic, we first thought it was very, what are we going to do? But today we are very free. We adapted to this pandemic and we got immunity faster. Just like that, we have to adapt to our situation and make it more simpler. It may help in reducing the complexity. Next, choose what you have. If you don't have enough materials for doing something, you can create your own by your imagination. Use imagination, bring it to life with what you have and make it useful for your designer. If you don't have a chisel, you can use a scissors or any other sharp object, flat sharp objects to do it. And then picking the simplest. If you have a very expert bigger things we have, but we have to pick the simplest to make it simple and easy, even if it's not highlighted too much, or the animation or something you're doing is not very better. So even if you don't make if we use the higher and bigger level items, sometimes if you don't know or make one simple mistake in that, the whole project the one mistake will be highlighted, that part. So when we do the simpler, this won't happen. So the more simpler you take, the more better the project is, because making one mistake highlight the whole part, and that's it. They will the one who you're showing will be will have a bad expression on you. So next is the thing. You can make things that you are not used, and we can turn them into one use. Especially, I used a game once to design a house. I got every material has to make it to realistic, and then I use it to sculpture a big project, a house. Which is also I use that game to planning to make my dream house in my home. So we can use that game to make anything like that. We don't. It's not compel or forced to use what they only use. Like a very big software, you should only use a big software to make it. You can just like I said, you can imagine for yourself and then make in the thing what you used, and then you can explain to one who you want to do that, and that's it. They'll do it neatly. You can, or else you can tell them to do what you explain to them in an advanced software and check that, and you can proceed. For ourselves can take a topic, sir, for the next presentation, because I take a lot of topics.
Your presentation will be maximum next week only, not this week. On Monday you can do it. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Sir, and also the presentation that they make will be added to their respective in the spreadsheet, no, sir, for the award ceremony.
Yeah, that will be added in a separate way. And for this contest, it will be added.
Okay, sir.
Sir, yesterday she called.
She called. Today you will call. Okay?
No, sir, that very good.
That match is cancelled.
Okay, sir.
Check.
Sir, team members.
That's the one.
Okay. Vitadyaksha wins the toss, so she is taking the first member. யோசிச்சு எடுங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் டக்குன்னு நீங்க பாட்டுக்கு எடுக்காதீங்க. உங்க டீமுக்கு பொட்டன்ஷியலான ஆட்கள் விளையாடுறதுக்கும் பிரசன்டேஷன் பண்றதுக்கும் வேணும். அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி உனக்கு வந்து ஆட்களை பத்தி ஏதாவது அட்வைஸ் வேணும். இவனுக்கு ஓரளவுக்கு தெரியும். உனக்கு ஆட்களை பத்தி அட்வைஸ் வேணும். யூ கேன் ஆஸ்க் கல்பிதா, பிருந்தா, மித்ரா எல்லாத்திட்டையும் கேட்டுக்கலாம். யூ கேன் ஈவன் கோ ஃபார் கன்சல்டேஷன் போர்ட் வித் தி கேர்ள்ஸ். Nitika also smart. She also knows people. So இப்போ நீ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆளை நீ எடுக்கலாம். யார் எடுக்க போறதுங்கிறது உன்னோட இஷ்டம். சார் புது சொன்ன பற்றி இனிமேல் தேவை. First question. You have Anas, you have Aswathaman, Nitish, you have Sajun, Hafid, and of course Chandan in the boys side. You have Nitika, Udashri Brinda, Kalpita Sri, and Mitra in the girls side. Mitra Akka is in Chandan, I mean Vitadyaksha's. You take. Ritan Nitish. Now onwards you can take. Kalpana Akka. அவங்ககிட்ட நீ சஜஷன் கேட்கலாம். ஆனா ஒரு லீடரா முடிவு நீ தான் பண்ணணும். சஜஷன் நான் தாராளமா சொல்லலாம். Muhammad Anas. Get a suggestion from your teammates and as a leader, choose the third person for your team. Nitika. Quick. Chandan Nakarya Pandivel. Hafid. Hafiz towards Vitadyaksha, Steve.
I know
என்னாச்சு சார்?
பிருந்தாக்கா இங்க வந்தாங்கன்னா பிருந்தாக்காவுக்கு அன்கம்ஃபர்டபுளா பிருந்தா அப்படி இல்லை இருக்கிறாங்க. ஏன்க்கா கொஞ்சம் அன்கம்ஃபர்டபுளா ஃபீல் பண்ணுவீங்கக்கா அப்படின்னு நம்ம கேட்கணும். பிருந்தாக்காவை நாங்கள் எடுத்துக்கலாம்னு முடிவு பண்ணுறோம். நாங்கள் பிருந்தாக்காவை எடுத்துட்டா ஒருவேளை நீங்கள் இங்கே தனி கேர்ளாக இருக்கிறதுனால அன்கம்ஃபர்டபுளாக ஃபீல் பண்ணுவீங்களோ அப்படின்னு பிரியாணி ரைத்தா
thinking and saying that
my favorite dish.
Sir, everyone's favorite dish.
She is not a person who thinks that way. அவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் அப்படி இல்லை. கீர்த்தனம் அப்படி இல்லை, பிருந்தாவும் அப்படி இல்லை. They are very adjustable and customizing.
sir, same sir. I also don't see gender.
Super. என்ன அப்படியே திருவிழா காண போனோம்னு என்ன டக்குன்னு
Sir, all மனசுக்குள்ள idea.
ஆள் மனசுக்குள்ள. Udayashri Binda, come. And Aswathaman, a very qualified player, and he is into Vidya's team. Come. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sir, you said his favorite dish, no, sir. Like that, my favorite dish is shawarma.
That's also made up of chicken.
Yes, sir. The same
This is also
Double set, sir.
And
My favorite dish is fruit salad.
That's it. Okay, right.
Sir, my favorite dish is nothing, sir.
நீ ஒரு டிஷ் மாதிரி தான் எக் பீஸ் மாதிரி இருக்கும். Right, so is it okay? Because they have 7 members and you have 6 members.
It's okay, sir. That's very easy, sir. So we are right with it, sir. So
Chairs stack up, goalpost setting. That's the first one. Go on. Help him.